Well, you may not realize it, but if you signed a contract for phone or internet service and you move out of their service area, many companies are going to slap you with an early termination fee.
But what if that fee costs more than the actual service? When a new homeowner was told she had to pay up, she knew it was time to call Kurtis Ming.
Priya Perkita has a new home in a new city with new furniture.
Well, over here we're looking at like a royal themed dining set.
Or at least some big ideas. But with this move, she had to cancel her AT&T internet contract. The company doesn't offer service here in Antelope, but with 6 months left on her contract at her old address, AT&T wanted her to pay a $150 early termination fee.
It's not my fault that they're not providing service here. It really isn't, and I feel like I'm getting penalized for it because I moved.
She figures if she actually paid off the contract at $15 a month, it would only cost $90 plus taxes.
They had no justification to charge her an early termination fee.
Contract law professor Brian Slocum at McGeorge School of Law read AT&T's contract and doesn't think they could hold her to the full $150.
She offered to pay the rest of the fees under the contract, which they should have accepted. They're obligated to accept that.
Consumer advocate Richard Holliver has fought early termination fees and says they trap customers so they can't take their business elsewhere.
It's all about hiding the ball and then saying, gotcha, now you're going to pay us.
We reached out to AT&T, which thinks its early termination fee is fair in this case, saying, quote, customers agree to early termination fees because customers are getting huge discounts on the price of products or services. And it's true, without a contract, her basic internet would have been $25 a month instead of $15. And if you multiply that by 6 months, it's $150. After we got involved, AT&T agreed to waive Priya's fee.
I've been a loyal customer for more than 4 years, so that's the least I'd expect is customer service and understanding.
AT&T says it generally does not let customers out of contracts for moving out of the service area.
And we checked with a number of other local providers. Sure West has a similar policy, but Verizon, Wave, and Frontier all say that they will sometimes waive termination fees if you leave the service area.
And of course, if you have a consumer problem you'd like Kurtis to take on, call the hotline or send him an email. You can log on to cbssacramento.com and click on Contact Kurtis.